widen out to kind of lay the top down a little bit. You know, Brian obviously is pretty good around the bottom here. It's kind of where I like to run as well, but he kind of started checking out, and he was definitely better than us on the bottom. So fortunately, between dry bar and advanced suspension, we were able to make some adjustments inside the cockpit, and we got the momentum going around the top. And obviously, momentum's always faster, especially when the racetrack's going to keep getting drier and drier. So.
You feel confident that the last part of the race that place to be?
Well, I had to run the bottom a couple times, not by choice, but traffic or something pops in the way, and you can feel the speed difference. So, you know, when you can run the momentum, and really, you get a cheat at this place. They put the biggest damn television into turn one. You can watch it as you come down the front straightaway, and you kind of see what's going on behind you. So that, that obviously helps.
You're in good space for a good spot for Saturday night. So that's
yeah, you know, there's a thing here called Chili Bowl luck, and if you don't have it, it don't matter what you got in the trailer or how good you are. If it doesn't work out for you, then you know it's not meant to be. But right now, it's on our side.
Cory, you come into this event, obviously been a winner, but is this the most you have ran a midget in the course of your leading up to a Chili Bowl?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We ran, I'm gonna guess about 21 races this year in a midget. And typically, you know, the years that I ran the Bondio car, I ran maybe 4, 5.
Does that matter?
I don't know, to me, I never won a midget championship because I never pursued it. You're so busy racing the big car to make a living that you never dabble with the little cars. And I kind of wanted to put something under my resume, you know. So we chased the midget championship, won the USAC and the Ventura deal, and this year, I don't know, I enjoyed it. You know, the Esslinger guys are fun to work with, the Spike guys are fun to work with, and so I kind of stayed within 2 hours of home this year, playing soccer with my little girl, and that allowed me to run more midgets than sprint cars. So that's what it did. And I think, yeah, absolutely, confidence-wise, making changes. You know, we as sprint car drivers and mechanics think of midgets just a little sprint car. And it is so ass backwards than a sprint car. It's ridiculous. So, it definitely helps us.
Your driving style changed a lot.
I don't think it's as much that you do behind the car as much as knowing what changes are going to change something on the car and having that confidence in it. You know, in years past you kind of flip a coin. You know, we were going to go one route or the other, and now we are a little bit more precise, I think, and that builds the confidence in the driver. Really, that's all that matters. The driver feels like he's King Kong, he's going to act like King Kong.
Cory, you used to take great pains in reminding people what Bondio's operation was really like. You tell people, here's what it is. It's. But there was always a mystique about the car that I always wondered if it got into other people's heads. Did you feel that way at the time?
With Bondio's car?
Yeah.
You know what? I have nothing bad to say about any Bondio. I wish I could fabricate a beer can as well as he, you know, I mean, he just, the stuff he does is phenomenal. And it came to a time in my career that when I walked in here with Andy's car for a lot of years, it was the car that everybody looked at. And I think that it just went a path that I didn't care to go. And at that point, my business was not about me just racing and driving schools. It was doing a lot of driver development. And it was really hard to drive your own car or have people driving your rental cars or your development cars, and then you go race somebody else's. You did good, and they're new. They do mediocre. So it's really hard to sell this part of the business. So being able to bring it into one roof, I can get here, and like I have told Brian Deegan, and I've told TJ Jones and Tanner Berrio, if you don't like your car, drive mine. It's going to look funny if I beat you in your car. But you have the choice to drive my car when I get here. I feel that between my crew, my equipment, and the job we do, that it is quality from one car to the 5th car. So I pride myself on that. You know, 41 years old. I'm not leading edge of race car drivers. I'm here. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm making memories, and that's a big memory to me is being able to have myself and be surrounded with good people.
Sammy and Kevin look awfully stacked. We obviously watched that. I mean,
We're fighting for third.
You really feel that way?
I really do. I mean, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do everything I can, but they've got something figured out, whether it's in their heads or our heads, or their race cars or our race cars, they're superior. They are, Sammy Swindell's been known to be the best race car driver in the whole world and the best mechanic in the whole world, and he is probably the best overall package right now, and Kevin's, lived it his whole life with him, so, whatever they're doing, my hat's off to them. I wish I was as smart at figuring it out as they are, but I really think that you never know what's going to happen. There was that first thing we talked about called Chili Bowl luck, and that's what's going to persuade somebody to beat the two of them, but they are on top of the game.
You look pretty dominant. I mean, is there any changes that you can make to your car to make it better for Saturday? Or
Yeah, there's a couple things. I already talked to the motor guys a little bit, and the shop guys have already popped in, and that was another one of them paging right there. So, we'll go back, we'll debrief a little bit, and the advantage that we have is back to our story of me being not in this car and being in these cars. We got a little chance to play around tomorrow with PJ and Tanner, and there's some things that we're going to try, and we'll hopefully get to be where we're good.
Last question, last chance. 3, 2, 1. Now fun part.